And, I looked at high performers, even the best tennis players. What separates them apart is how they transition from one point to the other. So it's not what they do in the point, it's what they do in between the points. And this kept coming up. And I met a CEO who literally built a new entrance into his home. Because he said, I would come home and I'm like the hurricane. I'm trying to run my home like my business, and he said, what I did is I built a new entrance. I would go into my room. I haven't talked to anyone. I have a shower, put on casual clothes, do a relaxation exercise. He said, like, literally it takes about 13 minutes. But then I go greet the family. And what he talked about is just he was a better version of himself. So I kept coming across this, and I came up with this concept called the third space, which is like the first space is what you're doing now, second space, what you're about to do, third space, that transitional gap. In particular, we looked at that transition from work mode to home mode. And what we discovered is that in a really effective transition, there's three parts. So the first part is reflect, and that is reflecting on what you've just done so you can shut it down and not carry it forward. The second part is rest, which is just the ability to calm your brain and become present in that moment. Because we have this busy brain that we take home and we unleash it. If we live with someone else, we unleash it on them. And then the third part was reset of, how do I want to show up? What sort of impact do I want to have? What's my intention? So if my intention is to really connect with my kids, well, I've got to show up. I've got to be playful. I've got to be interested in their day. And what we found is these three steps were critical.